doing that?
Yeah, because I need to see the screen.
Because it's a little bit scuffed.
Yes.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter on this side of the screen.
Hello. Hi.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today is Wednesday, and you have joined us on Lunchboat Joe. My name is Ian.
My name is Krista.
And I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday. How has Wednesday been for you? How has the week been for you?
Oh, the week's been tiring.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Really?
It's just very tired. Maybe it's because I keep sleeping late.
Oh, okay, let me just tell you what has happened. Okay, so recently you've known I am occasionally very bad with timing because I estimate 45 minutes train ride means nothing can go wrong and I reach here.
Okay.
And sometimes the train again, it's still doesn't stop.
Oh.
Then I'm like,
and also a red line, right?
yeah. So it takes forever, so sometimes I'm a little mad. So this Monday I had a dream of me waking up and the stream starting at 12 p.m. right, because it's in the new schedule and stuff.
Yeah.
And I just like absolutely bummed it, and I woke up at 4 o'clock,
Oh, nice.
and the world ended.
Nice.
And I'm just like, no, what do you mean? So
that's quite funny.
yeah, so now I like try my best to like leave house early. Also today I found a apocalypse auntie.
Oh really?
So the auntie had double mask on. So she had the one that is the one that me and PD used to wear, the black color one, the one that is like the
yeah.
Then she had that fibrous one that gave out the vaccination shot. Then she had safety glasses for when you do lab in primary school. Then also the
oh my
like,
goodness, wow, nice.
Man, if you're dead immunocompromised, please stop.
Man, like, wow, that's how does she breathe though? Isn't it very suffocating?
No, but I think she has like insert thing that I use to do so that it like buffers the thing.
Okay,
yeah.
So it doesn't like face.
Also, apparently two people on the cabin, one and me, this other guy standing across. You know the place we can do.
Oh yeah.
So we were just standing there. So when I sneeze, right, I will always intake air and then immediately close.
Cannot hear, very soft.
Oh no!
Oh, thanks for telling us.
Is it still very soft?
Yeah.
Is it still?
Not bad says hi.
Hello.
Hi, you have a not bad name.
Yeah, DJ Fish, I agree. She has the very uni haven't exploited her yet kind of the freshy look.
Oh yeah. Thanks, I retain my youthfulness and my innocence.
Okay, let's go with that.
Yeah.
Lyman, how about now? Is it louder?
Is it okay?
Yeah.
We did hear before that the audio on Facebook is always bad though.
The time DJ Fish say that okay, Lily. Okay, like if I don't want to say anything, I just infer. Okay, if X Watcher has issues and DJ Fish doesn't, and DJ Fish is not like having a NASA computer, perhaps December might be the time for
not only Facebook. So DJ Fish. Okay, maybe we should do both.
Cause on that right, our mics are peaking.
Yeah.
So can you still not hear us? Just now audio
very soft. So now it's okay. It's now okay.
Is it okay? I almost proposed for us to get like podcast mics, and I realized that none of the content you
but now okay, yeah.
Support that. Right, you think about it.
Talking shit Mondays?
Yeah, I mean that's for one show.
Yeah,
I don't think company will be like, okay, you should have
podcast mics. How about when gaming?
It will still do that.
Oh, true.
Right. So
true.
the other alternative is we just like hang it on the pod. But like it's not as cool. You know?
Yeah, like having one like right here is like freaking cool and like you can hear the crisp noises.
Yeah.
So I always find it like very nice.
The problem is that we have to like have two cams going sideways so that it doesn't look as us.
Oh, true.
So usually podcasts are always like this. I mean,
use your 丹天 so microphone will pick up. What's 丹天? Like that.
丹天
heaven.
Like the brain is just going through 16 permutation of 天
that day. Oh no, DJ Fish. I like how you kind of put it in like 汉语拼音 for us, but we still don't get it.
Our 华语 wow.
That's the worst.
Damn habis one.
丹田
Oh,
your solo 田 What do you mean? I think 丹 as in like solo, right? Your natural, like 丹
sweet voice.
Sweet, oh.
Like sweet and natural.
Sweet and natural.
But sure, let's go with your
Oh
What
no.
do you say? Solo what?
Solo Tian.
Nice. Great. I love it.
DJ Fish must like Chinese words so we can use. Then we won't so lao kui.
I think what Crystal need is like the Chinese word, then after that the
Yeah.
high pronunciation,
Yeah.
then also the definition
Yes, yeah.
translated in English.
I remember better when I remember the meaning, like 加饭 teach 回感.
Oh yes.
Yeah, so that I remember. The
回感
rest I don't.
When I first learned it was nostalgia.
Oh, I think that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah,
But
that
it's not
makes
it's not what Jaffa said it was. So I was quite amused, right? When I was just sitting outside, I'm like, wait, what? Okay, now I trust him because he's a radio DJ. I'm just a budding linguist who failed Chinese.
回感. Ooh.
Oh right. Today we have a lot of stuff. Also we get to reiterate them because we want to support our counterparts in Japan.
Yeah.
They have sent us very delicious food. What we do is we are going to don't read.
Okay, I just don't.
Is it not in the notion? Jang Jang. JP Yongjun has sent an email. It's inside. Thank you.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we have products from our Japan counterparts,
Correct.
and like today is a very Japanesey kind of day. We got everything covered from your desserts to your meals and to your drinks as well,
Yes.
and snacks.
Yes.
Yeah, so,
So-
we're like,
Yeah. So this is like the preface of
Mhm.
what one episode of Korean Fest will be like. It's just all the same country but different types of things. Okay. So if you're
Yeah.
interested in that, that was just me trying to segue into our promotional bit where we're doing
yeah,
Korean Fest
oh my
for the
gosh.
next 3 weeks, almost
Fest.
every day.
Yes, really, Korean Fest is almost coming, guys. And like yesterday, you know, the inventory comes like, ooh. It's like, oh shit, there's a lot of stuff, and like, what I think the giveaways are really not bad.
Yeah, I was about to say, but there's more.
There's
Every
more.
episode we will have a giveaway. So
Yep.
if you're interested in getting
Mhm.
yourself some Korean goodies, whether it's food, whether it's tech, whether it's beauty, do stay tuned. Then we will have a stream almost every day. We'll update you on the schedule, and of course you can check our Q10.sg
Slash live.
like,
Yes,
yeah,
yes, yes.
like
We
the
have,
landing page. I don't
yeah.
say that often, that's why like I'm like
Q10.sg/live for the overall schedule of the Korean
Yes.
Fest, and at the top there's actually a navigation bar that when you click, you'll come on bring you down to like so you roughly know what kind of topics. so you kind of know what kind of topics we'll be talking about, and like if that maybe the topic that day like does it pique your interest or does it not? So yeah.
I like how she did this hand gesture, and I was trying to figure out what happened to the page when you click it. Does it like flat open? Why is there like a?
Oh,
Then I was like,
no.
whoa. Okay, no, yeah, it just brings you
yeah,
down
it
to
brings
the
you
correct
down.
section.
I was mapping the direction of where you'll go, just down. But I like to do this. Looks more classy. Anyway.
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does.
It's like air stewardess, you know.
Yeah.
Please exit like here and here.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I realized right why they never do this. So for example, let's say right,
Oh,
you are standing here and then there are seats behind
Yes.
you,
Yes.
and then the exit is there.
yeah. Okay.
Right.
Yes.
They will always do it cardinal direction on the map.
Oh,
So what cardinal directions are like north, south, east, west, north,
okay.
east, west.
Oh, okay.
Right. So they'll point it this way, even though technically, right, for this direction to be correct, the air stewardess needs to be on the floor. Right? Instead of
Because
telling
they do this, we will go up.
Right, so instead of telling
Yeah.
people, okay, if you are seated here, you should go
Yeah,
towards
yeah,
your left and up the
Yeah,
L.
yeah.
Right, they never do this, which is quite interesting. Hi,
good
Arjini.
afternoon, Jeannie. Nice to see you.
Yeah, okay, before we continue our talk section, we should actually just go
Yes.
about a round of all the things we're going to talk about.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, one thing we can talk about now is that is in the fridge, we have pudding, Hokkaido pudding.
Pudding.
We'll talk about that as dessert at the very, very end. The very first thing is the thing that we did prior. So, unfortunately, right, I sometimes am a bit jank, so I decided to break everything up to try. But today we're gonna have the full course Japanese experience. So we're gonna have ramen that is similar to like the Ichiran ramen. Yeah, this is more base than
Yeah.
a full meal,
Mhm.
and I think it's quite okay cause today I don't feel like eating like very gelato.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like a
yeah.
very bland thing.
The
Why?
last time we tried, we say like it's nicer to pay like your meats and
Correct.
stuff. But actually, like, we're quite alright.
Yeah. Why? Because today
Why?
we also have Blendy Coffee. These are
Whoa!
3-in-1 capsules that you can actually do many things with.
Many things
On
with.
the thing it says you can put cold water, cold milk, or even put it on ice cream. So these are 3-in-1. We have many flavors that later we'll go through as well. We have 3 flavors, 3 colors. I have no idea what they do. But and last but not least, we have also the thing that we've been snacking on forever, the Jagabee Hokkaido Premium Potato. Yeah, so we have 2 boxes. I opened one box just for us to teaser the whole thing and like let us taste. And I think we are big fans of it.
Yeah, I love it so much though.
Yeah.
It's very yummy.
So that's the full meal. The mood. We have snacks, we have drinks, we have main dish, and then we have dessert.
Yes. I don't really drink coffee, but I think this would taste great. You can just add water, is it?
Because they recommend milk to make it better.
Right.
But if you add water, it's probably gonna end up being really diluted or something else. But then again, right, it is up to us to test.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we can put 1 pound.
Okay. So I think
2 servings.
yes, that's why I take the big part.
Big parts.
Big shout out for them being in the whole package.
That's not
Yes, boss. Are you looking for something? Yes. So it's 4 items in total.
Water quite bland. Yeah.
Have you tried it before, Arjun?
I think Arjun has. She looks
What
like
if right I put 2 capsules? Will I die from caffeine overdose?
It's always better to put 2, then if too strong you can like dilute it.
Yeah. No, actually it should be done the other way. What? No, man. You put the dilution first. If it's bad, then you add 1 more.
Why do you keep? Oh yeah.
Then you just increase infinite volume.
You're just like zoom, and you have like a whole 1.5 liter bottle.
Yeah, would you like to drink
coffee
for the rest of your year?
Oh, the time I tried something though, it's so weird. I wanted to have like a whole bottle of Milo, right? So I put like, you know the instant packets of Milo? I put like 3 packets into my water bottle and then I add water inside and like, tastes weird.
What do you mean tastes weird?
I don't know, it doesn't have the nice kind of feeling where, you know, you drink from the cup and then it's like not the kind of nice feeling. It just tastes like very Milo. It tastes like drain water.
That's because the water to powder ratio.
Oh.
No, haven't tried because the Big Show milk I thought tastes
more milky.
So later we experiment right?
We shall try.
We do this right so that you know you should actually use milk.
Not that we have milk, but
Our milk has to like elicit from the coffee machine, right? Like siphon out. So we have no milk.
Yeah, we can use that. Okay, maybe we can show you how for those putting today ears that I was like,
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Yeah.
I like this one better than the Ichiran packaging.
Oh really? Because
you can send these packs to your friends, you can't send the Ichiran stack.
Oh yeah, true huh? Ichiran is more of like, I don't know.
This one is dividable.
Yeah, and it's all packaged. The Ichiran is like really bundled, and then what am I gonna do with it? Like put it in a box, a bit 不卫生.
Yeah, especially now, right?
Yeah.
Let's say like you in a more communal.
Come get your noodles. That kind of really weird. One for you.
My noodles breaks on the box. Yeah, then they're lucky. Why never package? They're lucky. Why never
What the shit? Okay, wait. We'll bring them, please. Maybe I just show them how the noodles look like.
Okay, the packaging looks cooler than the Ichiran. Because the previous time
I didn't see the packaging, it was all ripped out on the table.
Yeah. Oh, you can see my keyboard, but it's fine. So this is the sauce, okay? The sauce is sauce. Apparently you're supposed to heat the pot first, then pour the hot water in, then put the sauce, and then put it one side. But since we're having...
The pot first, meaning the oil.
Oh no, we heat the bowl. Okay, my words got problems. You're supposed to cook water, then pour into the bowl to heat the bowl up, and then put the sauce packet in, and then 放一边, and then you cook your noodles, and then you put your noodles inside. Apparently lah, but this is we're gonna use this instead.
Understand.
Yeah, we need to prep the bowl.
Okay, so when we got the tip right, my brain was like, how do we use the tools we have inside our studio to make this better? In my head, what I was thinking, okay, so shout outs to Maurice for sponsoring us the induction cooker that we constantly use. The Maurice brand is on the other side, so I need to do good to Maurice. They are real good. This is a 2-step induction cooker, right? The listing thing is just an internal thing. We don't really do it for If it's there, it's there. If it's not there, it's not there, because the more important things are JP products. But hit the Maurice official store, you can find this is a 1.5 liter induction cooker. It has heat rating of small fire, big fire off, which is very simple, easy to
I like
easy to
this
wash.
though.
It's like a
It's like a pot. It's like a wall. It's very cool.
As compared to the you cannot buy the cooked one. Because the cooked one looks cool, it's presentable in Chinese New Year, hard to wash.
Yes.
This easy to wash, want to hang.
Yeah,
Right,
and like if I want to fry things, I can fry. If I want to have soup, I can put soup.
Yeah, and it comes with the second tier steamer. So in my head, what I was thinking was, right, we cook this, we put the steamer on, then we drain the water, and we cook the soup there.
Oh, damn! Wow.
And my head was
shall
like,
we?
I might regret it because every other water we drink after that
Yeah, will
might
taste like ramen. Okay, I think it better not.
So it's not a good idea.
Yeah,
The
but
other
experimental
alternative
though. Yes.
is that we have the smaller Morris pot.
Oh yeah, true lah.
We can also, but we got no more plugs.
Yeah. Oh, we have one there.
Should we?
Like one plug.
Yeah, should we do it? Should we do it the proper way?
Okay lah, okay lah.
I feel like we should do it the
Yeah,
proper
yeah.
way.
We should give justice
Where
to
is
the
the-
ramen packet. It's not here.
Because at one point of time, it used to live in a box. Now I
I
know
thought
either
you
way
say used. I thought you say how you say used to live in a box.
It used to live in a box. Oh,
Yeah.
it still lives in a box. Nice.
Under the sea, SpongeBob SquarePants.
Do you know that SpongeBob has created a new fighting game?
Oh, what the shit?
And I
Legit?
intended to play it with you on
A fighting game?
Yes.
Oh my god, like Street Fighter?
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And
So
then
I
you can
can
play
choose.
as SpongeBob, play as Patrick, play as Squidward, and play as what's the
God.
underwater hero person called?
I have no idea.
The one with the starfish on his face.
Oh, I
the
know.
old man.
Oh.
Anyway, okay, so Maurice, if let's say that's too big for you, you also have the smaller version. It also has the strainer steamer thing. So I think right, the soup should be cooked in the big pot. Then the small pot cook the noodles. No, actually.
The noodles should put here. But then the
No, okay.
volume different, right?
Yeah, so we cook the this is how you know we like haven't planned this out.
Yeah.
So, noodles cook here.
Okay,
Soup
okay,
cook
okay,
here.
okay.
I strain that, we pour this in.
Okay, I'm gonna cook the noodles.
Cook
just
the noodles.
Cook the noodle. Okay, one packet. No, it's not. It's just to boil first. Okay. Chaos, but all is
Chows.
well.
Would you like to have some chows?
Chows.
Also, right, if you buy the smaller
gonna-
Maurice one, right, you can find all these, of course, in the Maurice official store, yeah? You
it's
have a egg boiler thing, which I
cute.
really appreciate.
Yeah.
Because if you have, come on.
Can I ask why my life always jam? Is it only me? What must I do to stop this?
Jam? What do you mean by jam? Is it laggy?
I think it's actually the app itself. I
Yeah.
don't think it's you.
Yeah, it's not
Just
you,
to be
sis.
fair.
Yeah.
Like even when I watch on my face is jammed now on my
Yeah,
app.
because
Yeah.
when we stream ourselves for monitoring, it also start a little bit.
Yeah,
so
I'm
it's
like,
not
yeah,
you.
yeah, it's not you.
It's not you, it's me.
It's not you. 不是你，是我的错。
Yeah, but then there is this ego thing, which I think is really cool. Cause what happens is you put it like
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
ego goes there, there's a little bit of
Oh,
buffering.
they can like pick it up.
Yeah,
That's nice.
ego.
Good technology is always well appreciated.
Good technology.
I mean,
is
good
technology.
like considerate. Is it called considerate? Has it always been so tall?
Yes,
Huh?
cause I'm pretty sure once you shape the product, it doesn't change.
Oh damn! Funny how one's memories always
Doesn't.
Yeah. What must I do to stop this? Unfortunately, the quickest and simplest way is to actually exit the app and
Yeah,
come
just
back.
restore.
You don't really have to restart the app. You can just try to like exit the live and then join back. But sometimes it still doesn't work.
But I got good
Yes.
news. You know what the good news is?
Okay, live auto say no server. Damn, our camera is out. Oh, is it? Is it cause it's dead? What's the good news?
Live auto say no server. The good news is we'll still be here.
Yeah, we'll still be here. You can still.
We will not go anywhere.
Yeah, still hear our
Am I
voice in the
supposed to
background.
cook the soup the same time I cook? You cook what? Oh my goodness.
I think
wait,
no, I
sorry.
think the soup can be
I
like
scuffed it.
later. Oh, why?
There is styrofoam bits in this
Oh,
thing. Let me go and change water.
Oh my. Our camera is not up though. I think it's just me. Is it just me? We will never know. Damn, son. Damn. Okay, so I'm cooking like, oh, I can see now. Oh, it's up. After several tries, it's back up. Okay, so I'm cooking the water, which I'm going to turn like the little blowhole the other side so like my hand won't get psst, if you know what I mean. Anyway, Arjini, I hope you are back. I hope you're back. On my end, the server is fine, but I had to exit and re-enter several times. So perhaps that's the secret to our issue. Yeah. So while the water is cooking, we have this very lovely pot by Kyo, which is also one of our sponsors, and they have this nice little shade of red.
We're gonna use this as a jug, but obviously this is to kind of cook water lah. Okay. And it can remain at the optimum temperature of like 70 degrees Celsius even after cooking, just so that your water is always warm. And this is how it looks like on the inside. Wow. Yeah, it's sunset like 一点点水. Just cause maybe later we need to add a little bit more water.
I am Baku.
You are Baku!
Oh.
Baku.
I shall fetch more water off.
Oh.
Because I feel that we might need more.
Yeah.
Fetch the water.
Yeah, so for those who missed out, welcome. This is Lunch Bojo. We have me, Crystal, and Ian here, as always. And we're gonna have a very Japanese themed lunch whereby we eat ramen for our main course, have blendy drinks, and have Jagabee snacks for our dessert sort of, and of course also the Hokkaido milk pudding for dessert. The pudding's in the fridge, so you don't really get to see them yet, but here for the blendy, I'll just give them a little introduction. The blendy, there are different flavors. The green one is actually called non-sugar, and this caramel looking one, Miruku or Soso Budake. Okay, I have no what Soso Budake means, but apparently some other flavor. Someone help me with ore base. Caramel. Oh, caramel. Okay, this is caramel, and this is just lightly sweetened. Yeah. Okay, so I think you're try the caramel one first. I think both Ian and I have a sweet tooth.
I think I'll try all three.
You'll try all three.
Yeah.
Oh, can we like mix? Is it okay to mix?
I think can try because once I get the taste of one, right, then that cup is finished now. So I can just take. I can take more cups. I don't have to need more of everything because today is so good.
Oh my gosh, Arjini, host, no worries. Yeah, thanks Arjini. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you for letting us know as well. Okay, it's boiling, guys. So I'm gonna remove the lid, right? And then I'm going to put the noodles in. And one thing that's very dumb, I kind of threw away the instruction sheet. But the instruction sheet, to be honest, was just like a piece of A5 paper which
says instructions.
Yeah, which is a bit, I forgot how many minutes it's supposed to be, but if I'm not wrong, it's not very long.
So how long am I supposed to cook?
The soup, I think the soup don't really need cooking. I think you just need to boil the water, and then once the water is boiled, right, you can turn it off and add the soup in. It's not supposed to boil the soup. Yeah, that's what I remember.
Last time I always like to just pump everything in.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's like the laziest way to do things. Which should be the correct way.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna cook the noodles. I like play by ear. See how it goes. Old school way.
Zanudo!
Zanudos! So, oh my gosh. So yesterday I was streaming again as usual. And I think because I was just so tired, I fell asleep on the stream.
I don't know whether or not my camera will hold up.
Oh.
Let's hope not. We shall see what happens.
Oh. I think it's fun because it's like there.
No, it's just going straight onto the thing, but we shall see lah. Hopefully it doesn't fog up. Hey, before let us know Yeah. Because I bought a shield to kind of protect it, so we can wipe it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know whether that fogs up or not.
And then they'll kind of escape inside. Then they'll fog up from the inside.
Yeah, it's damn dumb. There's like 7 billion problems with technology.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, you were streaming and you fell asleep.
Yeah, I fell asleep. That's all. And like they were like, hello, are you good? Like, I can see my avatar just like. Then like the eyes are closed, but the mouth is like just moving. It's quite funny. Oh my gosh. Oh no, I got the blanket. I don't know where the other one went to. Maybe it's inside here. Yeah, it's inside here. Where? Oh,
it's like chaotic, eh? Like I can't
it's
follow the
chaotic
plots.
as
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna like low boil the water.
Low boil.
Cause they say right, you're supposed to put the part.
Okay, so tuan. I think this one is like foamy-ish already, so I can like low boil it.
Ooh, very like chill when you're cooking.
Yeah, I love it.
Like I always like the fact when people cook ramen, like they always use stock.
Ooh.
Like it's like an industrial affair.
Yeah.
They never cook like for 自己.
It feels like it's for the family and it's
Yeah.
a very nice feeling.
Yeah, lor.
Oh, shall we? I think this is pretty much
Also,
it there.
I'm good.
Yeah,
Like I
right.
can just go out and go and tao the soup.
I think this is good.
Then you can treat the water.
Okay, what's treatment?
I.e.
Like tao.
figure out I can tao. I can go and tao.
Oh, is it on? It's
Yes,
low boiling, right?
On but it's low boil.
Oh, okay.
Because
So maybe I'll increase. Oh, it's in the boil already, then you lower it down.
You want to
Oh,
get really up lor.
I don't need lah. I think it's fine. I think it's fine.
Okay, so right, this thing also serves as aside from being just le pan,
Ooh, le pan.
like le pan, like the steamer.
The noodles looks cooked.
You
Yeah.
can also you put it on top and then
I
just
think so too.
strain the noodles. So
The
I shall
noodles.
go off screen to strain.
Mm.
See you in a bit.
Oh man.
Seesaw is there.
Yeah.
We have shifted our stationery just
Yeah.
for this.
I'm gonna cook the packet of sauce. Yeah, not really cook lah. Okay, that's so what I recall. The instruction says that you're not supposed to cook the sauce. You're just supposed to boil the water, then kind of like add the sauce in, so that 它自己会 dilute and spread. Yeah, I'm gonna put 2 packets in, cause like we cook with 2 packets. Duh. 哎呀，很乱耶。Oh, I was in a car this morning and like the radio was playing Queen and it's like, oh yes. Dun, dun, dun. Oh shit! I kind of like flicked it. I hate it whenever you have the packet and then you like twist to get all the zap out, but then like one wrong twist and that flew and then it splatters. So annoying. Now we are the king. Okay, I gotta mix it. Mixy. Oh shit! The water looks a lot. I think the water is a little too much. And you guys can't really see, but it's fine. I also don't want you to see the mess that we created. So rude, right? If my mom is here, she's gonna scold me. Oh.
I like the fact that it has a strainer.
Yo!
You just dump the noodle on top of the strainer, right? Then all the water comes out.
Nice.
Right. No other induction pot that like is cheap in that kind of like affordable range does this.
Mm-hmm.
So big shout out to Maurice, man. Like Jolson, you are the best.
Jolson. Oh,
Yes.
nice name.
Yeah.
Jolson.
The dude's the nicest dude ever. If you have any issues, you can go and talk to him. Recently I bought a ceramic cooker
Ooh,
from
is it
him.
good?
Yeah, it heats up really fast.
Mm.
The first one that came was faulty because of the delivery. Like it was scuffed. So I told him, I need help, and he was like, so I asked him like, hey, how do I fix this? And he was like, it might be a date on delivery kind of thing, right? Our service center's in Changi, but you can actually give it to me. Like on the way, I'll just like come down, swing by the office. And I was like, bro, it's okay.
He's so
like,
nice.
yeah, I just need to know whether or not this is supposed to happen like that. Then in the
He's
end,
so
we just send it. Yeah,
nice.
he's really nice.
Yeah.
So if you have any issues with your technology in terms of all the Maurice gear that he brings in our platform, go ahead. You can ask him about it. He can also recommend you what you would like to use. If let's say you have like a certain, for example, you just BTO and these are the spaces that you have. What do you want to have in your home, etc., etc. He can probably tell you about it also. So do reach out to them, follow them. Big ups to Maurice.
Do you think we can split it like this way so that we each can eat one?
Can.
Right, but is it too flat? But I don't mind, it's like a wanton mian kind of style.
As long as you pour half the soup over,
Right.
then we can split the thing first. Because at first, when I was thinking about it, I was like, it would make more sense for us to split the thing.
Yeah.
So like, using one more cup to do this.
Right, and then you can each have like a garnish. So I think
Correct.
once the noodle goes inside, then we like at the top. Sprinkle and salt it.
So are we reboiling the soup? Or is it
But I
okay?
try to reboil so that the water will evaporate and then the soup will be a bit more gao, you know?
But I don't think there's a lot of volume inside this thing. Because it's a
Right.
liter.
Oh, okay.
Right? So how much am I supposed to put according to this?
If I'm not wrong, I think it's 450 milliliters. If I'm
then
not
then
wrong.
I think this is fine.
Yeah. So I think it's okay. We
So
can
this
do it.
we want to clear away all the potentially thing will make
Yeah.
some. What a nice saying.
Potentially make them. But somehow I get it.
Nice. We speak the common rubbish language.
That is English.
Nice. Anything else? Right.
No,
Okay.
I'll keep this
Cool.
because this is like one side. Okay, 收好先。I put here Oh. Okay, noodles look cooked. That's about right, Genie. I'm going to do
I realize that
this.
every single time we cook things that require utensils. Oh, 小心看
Yeah. That's why I'm like
this one I hold first, then you split the soup.
Oh yeah.
Right? So that will
Right.
be easier because I think soup should.
Oh shit. Keep pouring. It's okay.
Oh, just now, right, when I was trying to dry the noodle, I was like trying to do the thing. Then our pantry has the dustbin right next to the sink. I was like, okay.
Oh.
Like, you know, put my body in between the
Yeah.
dustbin and like,
Oh crap. Okay.
I cannot imagine having like, you know, random
must
people
stir
come
first.
to
I
me.
feel like this one must be like fast game, you know, like. Oh fuck. Sorry. Okay, wait. No, this is going absolutely horrible and like, oh shit, what a mess, guys.
I like how
What a mess.
this is content. And this is why we love
My
Crystal.
fault.
This is why we love Crystal.
Oh shucks. Okay, calm down, woman, calm down.
I'm very calm.
Yeah.
I think this is
That's why I said.
content.
That's why I said woman.
The noodle looks cooked.
No.
Oh no. So does the
No
table.
tissue. Okay, never mind. All is well. All is well.
See, this is why we want the crappy tissue that you don't like. Because that is the most absorbent.
Sorry, I just did something really bad, but it's okay.
Oh, Crystal BF, you may want to rewatch it.
Oh gosh.
Oh, roasted!
Oh gosh. I like the kitchen towel texture tissue. Also, Beautex. Not the time.
No, it is exactly the time. If you have a significant other who might or might not claim that they are able or unable to cook, and they try their best, but they don't succeed, Beautex will save the day.
Yeah. Q's like.
Or if you are now into the whole VTuber thing, Alexa, play Unravel.
Oh yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm just holding this like.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
I'm glad
Yeah.
I don't have to do that.
Oh yeah, it's fine.
It wasn't an evil plan for this to happen. No, because I did not expect her to.
Yeah.
Like, maybe I should just attack the table with a
No,
pot of
I
soup.
expected. Coincidence is adorable.
Yes,
That's
nice.
that is consolation. But
I
thank
agree
you.
with RG
Oh shucks.
because this means that this is a
more
very
content.
watchable
Ah!
stream.
You see, I lifted that and it's
Yeah, I
like
know. There was a
hidden.
secret puddle.
hidden puddle.
It's like when you-
Unlocked.
When you play games, right, then you suddenly discover the thing.
Yeah.
I think Krista has the correct idea. Fast is good, but the angle should be lower to minimize splash. What
Yeah.
I would have done is done the thing where I pour it on the outer edge with the base inside the main pot. Because I do that too, right? I've learned
Alright.
from cooking years and years of uni ramen.
Oh, hang on. Okay, wait.
There was almost a chain of explosion.
Okay, sorry.
Also, this will become like one of those perfectly cut screen
R.I.P.
compilations.
Is this gonna be another puddle? No, secret puddle.
Cause
Unlocked.
like our mic peaks is just like always in the red now.
Oh.
Really funny is like, okay, let's stop this embarrassment. Let's go back to
Yeah. Okay. I'm almost there. I'm almost
Did
there.
you know that some ramen places actually air dry their noodles
Oh,
so that
really?
it's better?
Oh, making it more cute. I like how you nice segue.
Yeah, I'm just trying to distract away
Yeah.
from the fact that something's happening.
Later I need to freaking wash this phone stand because it's freaking oily.
DJ Fish like luck. I saw that lucky the cup never spilled.
Yeah.
And that's why cup lids are invented.
Yeah. You know what?
Yeah, you can just toss it in.
Yeah.
Then we can toss it.
Oh gosh. R.I.P. Everything.
Well, the good thing is now we definitely have about 450 milliliters of soup.
Chaos is.
I think this actually, but you did great. Cause what happens is that this is now in the line for the one serving. I don't know whether you have enough soup.
I think I have enough. I don't dare to pour anymore.
You wanna
Okay.
take your noodles?
Okay. I will.
Then the rest I will just dump.
This I can do. At least I hope.
I will still hold on, cause
Oh.
the holes at the bottom is
Eh.
making it like normal.
You know what I just did?
What? You try to pull tissue out of the dirty tissue box.
And I use it to clean my things.
Cheers, mate.
I put it up on this box. Ah, my hands are mess. Today is not a good day. Today is not a good day.
Your ability to recover will show that you're a good and determined human.
Oh really?
Yes. Just overcome.
Yeah, overcome.
Okay.
Oh,
It's supposed to be a bit clumpy.
Yeah. I think this is enough on it.
Really?
Yeah.
I've been scammed.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, like that. This is good enough.
Gooch. Okay, let me take out my utensils. No need to simmer down, just nice enough soup.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was actually a very brilliantly planned segue from content generation and not representative of the fact that Crystal sometimes is a bit clumsy. Okay, this is all a bit. Crystal's BF don't run away.
This was meant to happen. Guys.
Yes. It was all in the plan.
Takes Butex tissue to wipe tears.
Yes. Insert PPL here.
Insert. Anyway. Oh, damn. Okay, I realized I made a... Actually, I was damn noisy just now.
Yeah, but it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, cause
was it? I think
the other side closed the door.
Oh, that's good.
But
I think they got the hint.
they always close the door.
Yeah. Oh, thanks.
Now we also close our door.
Yeah. Oh, damn. I cannot think I knew like.
Stream highlights.
Yeah,
that was great.
Everything sort of tissue at the same time.
Yeah.
2 in 1, guys.
Okay, so after we put the nooner, then we're just supposed to put the 材料 and stir.
Oh,
correct?
yes, correct.
Yes, okay. That sounds like a doable plan.
Should change the headline to thank God for tissue.
Thank God for Butex.
Thank God for Butex, yeah. Okay,
no, it's okay. I just don't want to base
touch, right? The table is oily as it is. Oh, okay.
It's all a bit. It's actually later we'll take out some like spread thing and clean it.
Ooh.
We have the premium lotion tissue thing,
yes.
antibacterial. We can show off Butex.
Yeah.
We did not plan this. Butex.
We didn't.
This is free.
Yeah, man.
We want to thank you for giving us stuff so that we actually can showcase stuff.
Oh my god.
And shout out to all the other sellers, right? If you sometimes just send us stuff, right, we'll just use them because we're not very good human beings in general.
Oh wow. Oh my gosh.
This is really strange. The spring onion looks really spring oniony outside, but on the inside it's just relisade.
Oh, it's just like flakes.
And I don't know whether that should have been cooked or not.
No need lah.
Cannot we trust Crystal? What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah. No need. Just like gum in the soup.
Like the squid game.
Yeah. Oh my god, that was so good though. Squid game is fun. Squid game is nice.
I'm about to cry.
Oh my god.
What happened?
I don't know anything anymore.
No lah, okay lah. At least the packaging never go inside the soup.
Yeah, no, as in like the sesame seeds flew everywhere.
Oh.
This is one of my chair.
Nice.
Okay, pick them up already. Abandoned seats.
Never mind, we have vacuums from most Singaporeans.
Which I've been using all the time. But
Today is like the collaboration of the centuries. Yeah. Nice.
Okay.
Take a breather. Relax.
Take a breather.
Yes.
Woo! Breathe. Who see? And hold my audio
Oh,
chopsticks.
why does it go who see who?
Calm down, Crystal. You can do it.
Yeah, that I don't
Yeah, I was about to spiral.
She was about to unravel.
Yeah. Oh, nice. So she did that.
Please comment. I love please comment. Okay, the screen delay so you can't see it, but nice.
Okay, cool.
That's a good thing to have. A good limitation to have.
Yeah.
That everything sent to us we use. We don't like pretend and keep and like no. We if the situation calls for it, which often than not it does, we will use it. Okay, so according to our JP big boss, he says that this is the correct way to cook it. So let's see right if there's any difference.
So I'm being go through for nothing.
Yeah. And we also can get to call out our JP big boss for like a non-work thing.
Yeah,
Which
you
quite
love me. Okay, 吃 already, right?
yeah.
吃
Can
Everybody eat.
What are you having for lunch? Let us know.
Oh, doesn't have the waxy taste.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel.
No wonder he's the boss and we
Yeah,
are down here
it doesn't have
pouring soup on tables.
Previously, right, before the stream started, I was like, oh, should we?
Oh, the noodle is nice.
Right. Should we like put a mat or something? But I guess not.
Foreshadowing, but instead of 4, it's like. What's the opposite of 4?
Post?
Foreshadowing sounds like a technical term for colouring things. Also, since you're very far away from camera, don't you like trying to escape.
Yeah.
Wait for the blush to go away.
Try to escape my embarrassment.
I am gonna do a crazy thing.
What?
I'm
Add
gonna...
the milk, this.
Milk?
Add the.
No, I'm just gonna add like this.
Oh, okay,
As
okay.
additional crunch.
Yeah, that sounds good actually. Add additional seasoning with salt.
Do you want some?
You want some?
Like, legitimately, do you want some?
Oh, it's okay. Alright, Jimmy, what are you having?
So this is the closest I can get to McFlurry with fries without being sacrilegious.
Oh!
Everything is technically the same
Yeah.
flavor profile. It's just more crunch. It tastes none the difference. Because it's actually premium potato, so it's fine.
Oh,
So it's just buckwheat and potato.
Oh!
If I had rice, I would dump rice here.
Yeah, me too. I feel like soup is a very good like component for rice. Like it's very very nice to make it into like porridge and then you can add like other stuff in.
I realized I had a moment of judginess.
Why?
The first time I saw a Korean show did the Shin Ramyeon together with rice. And I was like, that doesn't go together. Then I realized porridge is essentially the same thing, just flavored water with rice. And I'm like, I am a judgy little shit. Also, I'm a big advocate of putting snacks in ramen.
Oh!
Because it adds a different thing.
Oh, I never tried it before.
Then you won't get the I keep eating Huang Mian taste.
Mm-mm.
Ooh, it becomes soft. Nice.
Right. Do you feel like it tastes the same as the previous time we ate it?
The soup is tastier, but the noodles, Huang Mian taste is also stronger. Like there is no gap. Last time it's like a spectrum.
Yeah, together.
Yeah, it's like together. Now it's like obviously separate.
Blend or spicy? Oh, this is like
Blend.
Tonkatsu.
Yeah, tonkatsu.
Yeah. It's not the spicy type. So maybe if you want to add like a bit of taste or like the spice taste into the soup, also quite alright I feel. Yeah, the fact that it's blend means like what Ian said previously, right? It's very easy to customize your own according to what your palate prefers, you know?
Way back when we did oh gosh, what was that brand that had like paste, the mala and the laksa paste?
Tasting.
Yeah, Taiseng. If you put any kind of roasted Taiseng sauce in, you'll be like fine, absolutely fine. Also, I personally have begun eating the sauce, but my mom does it in the strangest, craziest way. So she puts the sauce as condiment for like what's
Like
that?
to dip things
No.
and eat.
You know the 鸡丁 that you 鸡丁
鸡丁
in 菜饭，这个那个
Oh,
鸡丁 yeah.
okay.
So instead of using black sauce, she uses whatever sauce I brought back.
Oh.
So that time, Taiseng was kind enough to just give it to us.
Yeah.
So I tried mala 鸡丁, which was great. Laksa 鸡丁 was confused. It was
Why?
then because you expect 鸡丁 to be of one flavor,
Yeah.
and then you expect the flavor that you taste with laksa to be the
In the form of a soup and noodle kind of thing.
eat noodles. Yeah, you're
Oh,
expecting
noodles,
noodles,
yeah.
but when you eat it, you eat chicken, and your brain just go like, 什么?
Oh. Can't be like a laksa chicken. Huh? Laksa and chicken go weird together.
No, they don't.
They don't. Right?
Because there are some places that don't sell cockles, they don't do
Oh,
seafood,
yeah,
right?
they
So they
do
do chicken.
chicken.
Yeah.
It's like curry noodles like that lah.
Oh. Good meal, good meal.
Yeah.
What have you been up to recently, Crystal?
You know what?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
What I've been up to.
Yeah. Like it's like a weekly catch up of what have we been actually up to besides being clowns on the internet.
Yeah, I mean, oh shit. I've
Being
been
clowns on another part.
yeah, I was being a clown. Yeah, the different part of the internet. So like it's okay to say, right? Yeah. So I've been actually like I downloaded this app called Reality. So for people who were here in a previous stream, they will know. I think I said before, but Yeah, then basically, right? But I feel like after a while, the people are the same. Because
After
there
a
are
while, the people are the same.
yeah, the people who use the app.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they come and go, but they're always the same type of group of people.
Mm.
And I realize how easy it is to like not easy like okay, I'm so sorry for sounding like a dick. But like it's very doable to set up your own community of people who will just like support you. Depends. It depends.
Yes, it depends.
Mm.
So, for example, if I were to do it in the same seat as you, I don't think I'll get it as easily as you.
Oh, because girl?
That and
no.
also you are an artist.
Oh.
Because like when she did it right, I just wanted to see what it can be used for.
Yeah.
Right, and my purpose was that in one of those days, when we play GWP, we'll just be like virtual
Mm-hmm.
people because it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a satire. I respect all VTubers because I think they're excellent VAs who just doesn't want to get judged based on their body.
Yeah.
Right, that's cool. But so I went to like Crystal's like reality profile and she had like linked like the proper like the art channels, her grams, her Twitter, and everything. So that makes you quite legitimate in terms of that.
Oh, right.
Like you are not a child trying to gain stuff.
Yeah.
So that's easier.
Yeah.
But if let's say like a normal person who doesn't draw, right, who don't tweet often, who don't actively engage, like, I'm trying, it's hard. So there are people on Twitch who are like they are called the zero fighters because they constantly stream to nobody and they're just trying to build content.
Oh, I see.
So that people can watch their VODs if they're bored or stuff like that. So that's a very carpet. Like I wouldn't call it like a privileged statement, but there's no other word to say it, lah. Like, because you have talents that are adjacent to the streaming platform.
I see. Because I've seen people right on the stream. Of course, I like kids on there also, which is a bit. I feel very uncomfortable about it. But yeah, so they just like talk about shit lor. Like I don't really draw, but I think like what you mentioned, right? If you want to put yourself on a social media platform, you need to exist on like other platforms as well, not just like reality app itself. So like I have to make sure that there's an Instagram account or there's like a Twitter account or I have Discord, even better. And like a lot of them, right, are actually on Discord. They were on Discord first before they came onto reality, or they were on Twitch first before they came onto reality. Yeah, but after a while, like I'm getting like bored. Like reality, because there's nothing much I can do other than go online every midnight, watch scary shows and talk to people, and then that's about it. You know.
That's kind of like all the stream.
Right. So like I think as in like so you need to it's like content creating all over again.
Yeah.
Yeah. There isn't like that you need to kind of put in effort for it. There's no easy stream, right? I mean it's possible if you're going that direction, but
hot tub streams. Those are easy.
Oh, that means what? Hot topic?
No, you say in a hot tub in the beginning. And then you just do just chat. Those are the easiest.
Yeah, like but
nobody wanna do easy streams.
Yeah, so like you always if you want to do an interesting stream, right, you have to always think of what to say before there's a topic. Whoa, that's nice.
It's a very strong smell.
That's nice.
Oh, that just looks like concentrated poison and I love it.
It looks like a Moss burger, the tub.
The dipping sauce,
dipping sauce, like maple syrup dipping sauce.
Of course I cannot show you that way because when I spin it around, right, it's just going to be okay, I guess here. Right.
I realize like I think my phone is wet. Is it?
Wet.
What?
It might be. You might wanna like turn it off, take it out, dry it out.
Oh no, it isn't.
Well, judging by the paper inside, she hopes it's okay.
Yeah.
That's tough. Okay, I think
later,
this smells great, but I believe that this is concentrated caramelized coffee.
Yeah, and we have to mix it with something.
Yes.
If not, it's gonna be weird.
Yes, it's gonna be poison. So let's try poison!
Sure. Oh, I got milk tea. Does it work?
It might or might not. Because if you don't like the flavor, it might destroy your only source of not
Never mind, it's okay.
Yeah. I keep doing this because I know that Crystal's a safe player.
Yeah,
you're gonna die!
Yeah, but it's okay. 1011 must take risks.
You need to...
And it didn't go well, so you know why I'm a safe player, right? I don't perform well when like I take a risk.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well done packaging. They have a slice at the tip so that you can bend the
I love
plastic.
it when it's like that.
Some people do that, some people don't. And it's like
sometimes it's just like there's no slice and I'm just like for the life of me just trying to figure out where to put.
Yeah, you have to like flick your expensive manicured nails.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Oh.
Unless you wanna go for
No.
Oh yes! My Max brain
Ugh.
tells me that
It
this
looks like
is
soy
gasoline.
sauce. It looks like soy sauce.
So for those of you who know what gasoline looks like,
Ugh.
I cannot
Oh, nice. Look
Try
at
it.
that ka-cha sound. Yeah, it looks like dark soy sauce.
yeah, okay. Asian will say dark soy sauce, but the
Most
Americans will tell you this looks like
Americans-
petrol.
Yeah, petrol.
And I like the idea of drinking petrol.
Okay, I'm gonna
Because-
try putting milk tea.
Oh wow. Brave decision. I love it. Okay, so I'm putting just cold
Yuan
water.
yang, you know. Oh my god, I'm really using the tissue a lot.
And
but-
after pouring water, it still looks like petrol.
Oh gosh. Oh damn. It looks like coffee now. Yuan yang, guys. Yuan yang.
Oh, it's nice.
Oh, it's nice.
I like this idea of looking like I'm drinking petrol and actually enjoying it. Okay, so it does look like coffee once you dilute it.
Yeah, it
It's
looks
not like the concentrated like blendy capsule.
it looks like kopi o.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it tastes like normal coffee. So you want to be a step right. I am
And
so
milk.
gritty, I drink black coffee.
Yeah.
It would okay. Generally, it will go nicer with milk.
Hmm.
And I say one capsule is about half a cup. If you have milk, then you can probably put a little bit more.
Mm. Actually, not bad.
I would love this.
Really not bad.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, it's pretty good.
Yeah, and I think it's good because like it doesn't mean that you have to use milk in order for it to taste good. Like some people are just maybe lactose intolerant.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, so that they cannot drink milk. So if you cannot drink milk, don't worry, this goes quite okay with water as well. Goes
I
quite
am
well.
also slightly lactose intolerant. I use that to activate my system before I come to stream, so that I don't actually have to go for an idle meeting halfway through. So here's what I'm gonna do. I have caramel, which I think is this
Mm-hmm.
new zai.
Yes,
which,
it is.
so-
You zai.
Right, I can only read
Yeah.
like the
Yeah.
so even though it's Japanese. So I have also a lightly sweetened, which is blue. I like this
Mm.
color.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna
it's-
thumb this one with that one and pray for the best.
Okay. In the meantime, I'm gonna get a Jagabee.
Jagabee.
Jagabee. Oh, I realized that I'm drinking.
More coffee. Did you know that the average consumption that is advised to be borderline healthy, i.e. you are going to go crazy, is 400 milliliters of caffeine. Is it or 4,000?
4 liters.
No, 4 milliliters. 400 milliliters.
milliliters. Oh.
Yeah, so basically, like the maximum you can
Oh,
consume
like the
a day.
pure caffeine. Pure caffeine kind.
It doesn't need to be pure caffeine, like just any kind of concentrated slash like
Oh.
mixed caffeine is basically like a Coke can. That's the
Ooh.
maximum you should have in a day before your
Before?
system stops you.
Because your heart suddenly like pop.
Yeah, Means
oh,
like you go to a hospital.
Oh shit.
So that is about 2 cups of coffee a day.
Oh, but I know so many people drink like so much.
After a while, your body kind of like okay. So like if you take poison
Yeah.
over a long period of time, your body gains resistance. It's the same thing as
Yeah.
coffee.
Ah.
So even though your body gets resistance, you still only allow 400 because you don't feel the difference. Your body is still accepting it as a chemical.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that's dangerous. Right.
Mm.
Okay, so now I've added lightly sweetened.
I'm not a coffee person, but this tastes nice.
Oh, I need to add more water.
Mm.
But fans of black coffee, I think this is pretty good. Not gonna lie, I thought I was gonna suffer. I am enjoying my beverage.
Yeah, you're like, let's go for the whiskey. Then you actually, hey, it's nice.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I like this.
But I do recommend that you dump your blendies with milk. Whether it's skim or full, it's really up to you whether on what you can or cannot eat.
Mhm.
But this is like an acquired taste. I am a person who like think cai fan is a luxury. So if you're not the kind of person you need to eat caviar with a little bit of like foie gras or whatever, right? Then you might want to reconsider this option and really add it with like proper like atas milk.
Yeah.
But if not, right, I tell you, actually quite good. Like you can just dump it with anything. Just buy half a cup of taping, dump this.
Yeah,
Then you get Neslo, bro.
So I'm like, after I don't mean to be anything, but you know after I dump it tastes like the Nestle coffee.
Yeah.
The Nescafe coffee thing. In the can, you know, like the coffee in the can style. It tastes like that.
I like the fact that Vans and cans taste different.
Vans and can?
And packets as well. For any kind of Nestle thing they don't make.
Oh. Yeah. This is right. If it's the same brand, how does it taste different?
Of course, the expected shelf life for it is different. The van is fresh. The can is not. The packet is less fresh than the can. Wait, the packet is less fresh than the van, but more fresh than the can.
I like how it all rhymes.
Yeah. Also, recently they released the golden Milo
Oh,
thing, right? Like Kinder Surprise like that.
oh.
Then I was expecting it to be able to like pull out from like, you know, a tub of Milo powder. That would be cool, right?
What's the
'Cause you,
golden thing? What's the golden thing?
you know, Kinder Surprise got those toys inside.
Yeah, yeah.
So they did the same thing where you buy Milo, then you get like a golden Milo truck.
Oh my
But it's
god!
like a small little Milo truck.
That's so cute though.
Yeah, but you get it outside of the box.
right. Like Calbee packet. Yeah. Is this not by Calbee? Yeah. But it's also it's by this thing called Potato Farm. Right? Like Potato Farm.
Okay, do note there is a difference. So if you okay, this is a weird thing to say, but if you come both right, this one is more potato, the other one you can tell is like mixed.
I keep calling it Jagabee, but it's not. It's actually by Potato Farm, but it's called Jaga Pokuru. I think Jaga means potato.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Japanese experts out there, help us.
Right? Like, if not, why both of us use the word Jaga? Jaga my things.
Jaga just means
Like
handle
Malay.
to us.
Yeah, like, hey, you Jaga my items. Thank
You potato my items, eh?
You protect my items for me.
I like this is my favorite word to use to explain to people why you
Just
cannot
eating
just
it.
make words.
Ooh.
Right?
Mm.
To grow potatoes is to grow potatoes.
Yeah.
It's not to potate.
It's quite cute. I've just potated the farm.
That sounds a bit wrong.
Yeah.
I potated the farm.
I've just tomatoed the farm.
I tomatoed the farm is correct.
Why you give up on potato?
Because potato is a word. But potato is not
No
a word.
word.
Yes. But tomato is okay, but tomato is also a word. Why? Ask the English people.
Yeah.
You have been tomatoed. That means that you have
You've
just
been
correct.
yeah.
See? I don't have to explain.
Yeah,
It
you've
makes
been
sense.
potato.
You have been potato has now become an almost usable word because
Yeah.
in
Meme, right?
in meme culture, potato does means you are either not good or
Yeah.
lazy, not lousy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also like, thanks for reading everything. Here's a potato.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
same as here's a cookie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why it's interchangeable because technically you cannot eat a potato raw. I mean,
Yeah.
you can if you really want to. Can you eat a raw potato?
I think can.
Is it like an apple? Like you can, you know, like
Crunch.
yeah. Then you bake.
No.
Then there's baked apples. There's also baked potato.
I think it's a bit like sweet potato where you can kind of eat it raw, just that it will taste like not that nice. Because it's a stem.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Oh, okay. Fair.
Right,
Of course,
right,
technically you
right.
could chew
Carrots.
sugar cane. You can chew
Mm.
carrots.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of strange to
You
think
just
about.
won't die, but you won't have the nicest meal ever.
Yeah, you just won't like it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, can you say something like you've been oranged? I've oranged the fields.
I think that sounds weird because there's a word very close to that, which is arranged.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah.
So language has this thing where it's called what's that? Phonetic adjacency, where if words are too close together
Mm-hmm.
and it is not a natural word that you learn from other people, it's a word that you try to conjugate. Conjugate means make new from other words from other class, like adjective into verb or verb into noun, whatever. That would sound like the worst word you have invented because there's something very similar
Okay.
and your brain associates it with something else. Yeah.
Ah.
So there are new words that you can like definitely conjugate that makes no sense, and because it's so new, it doesn't mean anything. So a classic example for linguists is a wug, a W-U-G. What is a wug? It's a noun. That means you are technically like imagine a creature,
Yeah.
right? That is the shape of a number 2. Then you
Okay.
put the classic like Casper the ghost kind of cloth over it,
Okay.
right? So it's kind of that like humpy shape,
Yeah.
right? With a little bit like whoop at the end, so it
Yeah.
looks like a tail, and it has 2 legs. That's a wug.
Oh, like a. Ooh.
That's a wug.
Sounds like a fantasy creature.
It is.
Like a what wart.
And it is the basis of explaining to people how English system works, and I think it's in the dictionary if I'm not wrong. So you can be wug, which is a verb, and the definition changes, but the definition I learned is if you are wug, you have been assigned a meaning that you before didn't have.
Huh? Sorry,
So,
I'm gonna get.
So
Okay.
you have been given new meaning.
Oh.
Because previously we don't know what a wak was until we call it a wak and therefore it has been wak.
So if you have been wak means that you are given a new name.
A new
Meaning.
meaning. You don't need to have a name. Because your name can be anything. So for example, like let's say today Ian means Joker, tomorrow Ian means Clown. I have been wak.
Oh.
So
that's cool.
that would mean that the name Ian has been wak. But if let's say I am a person and I've changed my meaning. I.e., I either don't mean
You
human
wak
anymore.
to yourself.
Yes.
Oh.
So some people who reinvent themselves like to wak themselves, which sounds really weird out
Yeah.
of context.
Yeah.
English is strange.
I wak myself.
Yes, wak. Waggeries. So a waggery. A waggery is a tool in which you use to change.
What the heck?
Full stop.
It's so.
The best part is like change. Full stop. That was the definition they were
Oh,
given.
like look at this waggery.
Yeah. So
What
that
the hell?
is the same as what's that called? Like gumshins and bits and bobs. It's the same logic. Right? It's just words to describe things that has no description. Yeah, so a waggery is just a tool of change.
Bits and bobs.
So if you use a spanner to change like your car parts, you can call that a waggery, and you can ask people to pass you a waggery.
Oh my god.
Nobody uses that, by the way.
Yeah.
Because that's just for us to like do chim English things.
Oh, I've never heard of it.
Yeah.
Nice. I learn something new every day.
That you never use.
Yeah.
You want to learn something? I think I've told you this before. You want to learn something new? You know why fruit punch called fruit punch? Let's test you because I'm pretty sure I told you before.
You punch the fruits to make the juice.
And that was the first guess you made. No.
Really, man?
No.
I never heard of it before. Did I?
This was the very, I think, second stream
Oh,
when we
no.
talked about our like where we were from. That's how I found out you were from Wee and I'm from Ding.
Oh wait, don't tell me, don't tell me. If this was a YouTube video with like inserts recap, and then they're like, you know, like a slow mo and black and white version. I told you so. Oh my god, wait. Let me think. Wait, what is it called? Fruit punch. Oh my god, I really guessed because you punch the fruits out.
Yeah.
I remember the beer one, the poison one they told me.
Yep. That was very recent. This was like long time ago, somewhere in like July, I think.
Fruit punch.
One of the very, very first few
Can you
lunch
give me a
episodes.
hint?
Because it's related to the ingredients.
Okay, bye. I give up. It's really tough. Nowadays, even your hint like kind of made it harder.
I was like, slurp right while the noodle almost came out. Yeah.
There was a silence, a momentarily silence of 2 seconds.
Okay, so fruit punch
Okay.
originally
Mm-hmm.
was an Indian beverage.
Oh.
Okay? So that's the premise. And inside were 5 different kind of berries.
Okay.
So in Hindi, 5 is panchi.
What?
And we don't do jit in English. It is a thing, jit is another thing. We do judge, we never do jit.
Are you
That's
sure
never in English.
You told me before.
Yes. So what happens is that because when the things were introduced from the Indians to the British, this is basically 5 fruits. That's what they call it because it's made of 5 fruits.
Yeah.
So it's called fruit panji to explain. So when they brought it back to their own people, they don't do jit in English.
Yeah.
So it just go fruit punch. Yeah.
Oh.
And that's why it's called fruit punch.
Oh wow.
How is this useful in real life? Here. I finally found a use for it. It was content.
Yeah.
I will never use this anywhere else.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, fruit punch.
Interesting.
Etymology of words make no sense. Also, you know the saying for don't be a pussy.
Yeah.
It's not referring to the female genital.
Don't be a cat that runs away from everything.
No.
Oh.
I cannot remember the original Latin word. It's like pusillanimous.
What the hell?
That means to be cowardly or timid.
Oh.
And that's the reason why it's called don't be a
I
pussy.
thought it meant like pussy because it's like a cat, like pussy cat.
No.
You know, so I thought like don't be like a cat, like skittish and like at the side of everything run, that kind of thing.
Yeah, no. It's very interesting that we have weird sentences that like are either relating to words we no longer even
English
remember.
always like quote from other people.
Yeah. Or we have like saying they're half.
Yeah.
Like curiosity killed the cat.
Yeah, but there's actually
Yes,
the
there's other
second
stuff.
half. And also what jack of all trades but master of none, but better be a master of one. But better than Better than a master of none. Yeah, that's the full thing. Yeah. And people just cut short half and like, oh, jack of all trades, a master of none. Like, oh, but no, I don't know. Then a master of one. Oh, I'm confused. Goodbye. But you get it.
You want to Google and save yourself?
Jack of all trades, but a master of none. But
Yes.
better than being a master of one. Yeah. Yeah, I know it has to be the opposite one, right? Yeah.
No comments.
Yeah.
By the way, Jagabee inside this pretty dope. Not gonna lie.
Oh.
After you soak it for a while, the soup gets the flavor. The potato becomes potato, which is what I'm looking for.
Gets potato. we will coin.
Yeah, coin new words.
We'll coin new words on this stream.
You know why coining new words called coin?
My English teacher told me before. Shit, but yours is like P6. Wait. Let me think. Coin. Something about coin, right? Oh, is it not?
Yeah, it's basically where a coin was made. Where do you make coins?
The bank. Just kidding. Wait. I don't know. The place where they print money lah.
Yeah, what's the place they call?
The bank. Just kidding.
The bank does not ever print money.
Yeah.
Because the moment the day the bank print money, our economy will fall.
No, wait. It's a money embassy or something.
It's a mint.
A mint.
And what does mint also mean that it's not a grass?
Mint condition.
Correct. So it's a new word.
Oh, then why don't they say mint?
I don't mint a word.
Oh, mint is the condition, not the action.
Mint is the place that you make the thing.
And like it's also the
The
condition.
thing you make should be the verb. Cause you
Yeah.
don't. Cause the strange enough way, right? The only thing that doesn't make sense in this situation is called farming.
Oh.
I don't potato, I farm. But I don't mint, I coin.
Yeah.
Why does your nose run and your feet smell?
Yeah. Exactly.
Your mouth don't say your mouth don't touch when you say close, but your mouth touch when you say open.
Yeah. Woo! My gosh. Open. Oh yeah. Close. Close. Yeah, I try not to touch my mouth. Close. Close. It ends up with a very weird voice.
Do you know that you can replace your lower lip with your tongue? I don't know what you're trying to say, so I was looking at you to say something. Oh, you went
I'm
like,
gonna say hello, but then my L is now busy being my bottom lip.
you don't need it when you say hello.
Hello.
Because you can do ventriloquist things, right? Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello. What
Hello.
happened today?
Hello.
What happened?
No.
What happened
Welcome
today?
to
What
my
happened?
turn.
If you drop your jaw, it sounds more open and not in your mouth.
Oh, welcome to my turn.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm
Well,
not you know that all.
welcome to speech.
You
Class.
are well, you know, I'm not. Share that.
What on earth did she say?
So cute. Oh yeah. Yeah, things are fun when you actually like try it. Right?
Yep.
So try it, DJ Fish.
Yeah, nobody's gonna judge you.
Yeah, you're at home, no one can hear you. Okay, I'm gonna try a cat, what's it called? The fox jumped over the wall. A brown fox jumped over the wall. The one that, the sentence that has A to Z in it.
Do you know that that sentence does not have Q?
Oh! No, the quick brown fox jumped over the wall!
Now there is a Q. Also, it's not wall.
Oh, the fence.
Cow.
The cow?
Cow.
Cow. The quick brown fox jumped over the Oh.
The quick fox jumped over the brown
Sorry, I
cow,
mixed-
but sure, the
Oh,
quick
brown
brown fox. Same! The word's still there.
Oh yeah, I kind of mixed up with the 佛跳墙. You know, because there's like wall. Buddha jumps over the wall.
Oh.
Because like a quick brown fox jumps over the wall. Buddha. The fox has ascended to Buddha status.
Bulldogs.
The what? I saw the retarded. What?
Pronounce K,
K.
right?
K.
Not the word K, like the K sound. Yeah. Then you just
You
went.
said K.
Then instead of kwa, you go kue.
Kue.
Then you go K in front of the kue.
K in front of the kue.
Yeah. So kui.
Kui.
Right?
Kui.
Then kui, and then you hit
Kui.
one more blank K at the end.
Quick.
Yes.
Quick.
So now, right, you just immobilize your lower thing.
That's
And
the
yeah,
best
just hold it and
Yeah,
you
just
go
go hold
quick.
it. Quick.
It's the same.
Oh!
It's the same.
The quick brown fox jumps over the pile.
Yeah, all you have to do is just immobilize your bottom
Yeah,
lip, right?
so this
Your
is-
entire mouth still works.
This is fine. I think I just need my tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just need my tongue and my upper lip to talk.
Because there are no fricatives, i.e. no B, no P, no F, no
Yeah,
V,
yeah, yeah.
no M.
But
no
even
A.
if it's a B, D. Oh no, it sounds like D.
It sounds
now.
like D.
Oh. You
'Cause
know? Oh yeah.
A B requires you to do
B.
lower lip in front of upper lip.
B. Oh. B.
Because you need to flick out. So you need to do B by B.
Yeah, I mean B.
Yeah, you need to like tuck it in and flick
B.
it out.
B. Oh, you know when I was learning sign language, right? They were saying that sometimes they can read the lips of people, but sometimes it's very difficult. Like
Yes.
M and B looks the same. Like
Yes.
similar. Yeah, because
Yes.
it's like the like that.
The thing you're reading is here. You're not actually reading only this, because this just tells you
Yeah,
what
it
the end
cannot-
thing is.
Yeah.
M is a unvoiced sound.
M.
M, right?
Mm.
B requires this to go down. So that's how you judge. The same mouth shape, if the throat goes down.
So it's easier if I talk to someone like Adam's apple.
No, you can see the whole.
Oh, the person
I'm-
chuan turtleneck then how?
I can't remember what this is called. Oh,
Throat,
God.
esophagus,
No, I'm so sorry, linguists.
thyroid.
There's a thing for that thing that
Voice
goes up and
box.
down. Yeah, there's a proper name for voice box. But yeah, that thing goes down. Then okay, so the difference between F and a V
Okay.
is voicing.
Voicing. Okay.
So fur,
Fur.
right? If you were to like kick your butt, you can
Yeah.
still do F.
Yeah.
But if you want to do V like that, it will sound like you're no. It's the same logic, right? So that's the difference.
Oh.
You check this to see what the difference is, because the mouth shape will always be either or. Right?
Yeah.
Fun, stupid thing to do.
I love to like try to change and like see how different it can get. It's fun.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's good for voice acting.
Mm.
And I picked up like trying to learn voice acting simply because I play game. And it's like good for the players to know who they are talking to.
Oh.
Like for example, if you talk to a goblin, right?
Yeah.
Then the goblin's trying to like sell you weird things.
Would you like some copper, please?
Oh.
And that's like your small little midget character who's like trying to be like, "Ugh." And then you have the big bad evil villain.
Witness me.
And then you get like, oh okay, there's like some certain oomph to the thing.
Yeah, there's depth.
Plus we also lazy to draw pictures. We're not like Crystal, not talented one. So all we do is just shake the voice box, make the
Oh my
sound
gosh.
different.
Something new. Recently, I want to create like a cute avatar for myself. So I was like
Okay.
deciding between what, and then I watched like a David Attenborough, like
Okay.
oh.
That was not where I thought this was going, but alright.
And then I saw like, oh, top 3 things that make spiders remarkable. And then I thought, oh my god, I want to draw a spider. I think
Mhm.
spiders are cute, especially like the cute ones with like the eyes all in front. Not the one that 挤在一起 then looks damn weird and then the head damn big. I like the small head, big eye spider.
The Pixar one.
Yeah, it's so cute. So yeah, that is my current plans for the week.
So
to
is,
create a spider, cute spider avatar.
is your spider the 有毛 or 没有毛?
I think 有毛.
Oh, okay.
The a
Cause-
bit 毛 one.
Cause
What you
if,
mean 毛 like body hair, right?
yeah,
Not
cause the
not
tarantulas have the 毛毛,
Yeah,
right?
I think
Yeah.
毛毛 very cute.
So there is another kind of spider which is the 没有毛, the very anthropodic one. If you read this comic called Saga,
Oh.
there's a half tarantula, half humanoid woman. Yeah. And that is what usually people associate female spiders look like. Which I think is really weird.
Oh.
Because like imagine Centaur, but it
Yeah.
is.
Oh yeah.
And she has that like 8 eyes thing on her normal human face.
Oh.
And it looks like, you know those like spy gear?
Yeah.
Where they're like, it looks
yeah.
pretty cool. And I think you will draw it well, but it's not very cute. It's not very
Yeah.
Pixar. It's very 18 plus.
Yeah. Oh no lah. The one I did is like, you know, like the very cute icons kind, like the chibi version of like a cute spider.
Even the chibi version of that character looks like 18 plus.
Yeah, mine's just gonna be full blown spider, no centaur, like no halfies. But then I have to think like, oh, it's gonna be like a standing spider, which is kind of cute. So like the rest of the 6 limbs are essentially just like eh.
Oh, so what do you call 8 legged freaks?
Yeah, so it's just like a cute thing with like a cute face, and then the hands are just like
hanging.
yeah. And then the 2 hands are in front, and it's like quite funny, right? Why have 8 hands when all need is 2? And then like imagine like if they are wearing clothing, right, they have to have 8 sleeves.
Yeah, no. Or you could be like General Kenobi from Star Wars.
Oh.
You only have 2 hands until you be like General Kenobi.
Yeah.
Then you suddenly have all your arms.
I think it's very cute.
Oh, but I find it very uncomfortable when a humanoid, like a bipedal humanoid, right, suddenly become General Kenobi and he then goes down on his legs, right?
Oh.
And then he like helicopters his four center arms and just crawls on his
I
toes.
think crawling humans are very weird. Not weird, but like I get like
I think no.
I think
Crawling humans to me are okay.
No, okay, not the kind of crawling, but like the
Like I mean, like okay, we don't talk about backwards lah. Okay, we talk about the fact that they are forwards, but their body is lifted. Is that weird?
Oh, okay. Not
Like
the
wolf
not
running.
the donkey stuff. Not the kind of crawling, but like I think watching a human not be human is a bit throws me off guard.
Because for me, right, I've been watching a lot of people with interesting feats, like feats of strength and stuff. The feat of agility is for them to be able to run like leopard with their hand coordination, and they actually jump, and then they pull the next part of the land to where their feet are, and then they jump. So they run like an animal.
Yeah, like.
And some people who are like clowns, right, they always run like that. So they look stupid. They're like giraffes essentially. Giraffes are not built for running. Leopards are. What they do is essentially once they jump up, this thing touches the furthest part they can, and it pulls a little bit, so the next bit touches a little bit further, and this one pulls to the opposite leg, so it will basically use your leg to pass over your own hand, and that's how you sprint.
Whoa, that's usually when you see the slow-mo of the leopard running, there's one point where the body goes like that, and the legs are actually in front.
Yeah, and people always think it's 两个脚这样, 两个脚这样, 两个脚这样. It's always tak tak tuk tuk, tak tak tuk tuk, because you're covering a little bit more ground on each pace.
And you don't need to strain on the 4 limbs, you're actually spreading your
correct.
Yeah, your strides.
So that means that you switch your side, right, based on the side you're turning. Right, so if you're turning this side, this will be the furthest reaching one because you're constantly pushing away. And I just watched a human do a leopard sprint, and I think it's the most amazing thing ever. And it got rid of the fear of like, people crawling looks a bit weird. No, if you sprint
you do it correctly,
it looks damn cool. Imagine being able to outrun like proper sprinters on 2 legs.
Oh my gosh, imagine if like next time the sprinting competition can be like it's going to use 4 legs.
Yeah, then they'll be like hashtag 4 legs over 2 legs.
Yeah, sure. Oh no, I think as long as you I think that looks
it's just the
cool.
cringy part that's weird.
Yeah.
Like to me, right, like
cool.
doggy walking is also weird. Cause that has a lot of like BDSM kinks associated with it. Baby crawling is different. Because
crawling
if
what's the difference between baby crawling and doggy crawling?
Doggy crawling, people don't spread their legs. They usually crawl with like everything packed into life, and then they do that, right? Babies crawl spread out.
Like
because they are afraid, right, that instinctively if they hold it this way and they like that, they will impact their own body. It's a human instinct. But humans know that we can stop that. So they always do this. Correct.
They pass,
that's the difference between a baby crawl.
How about a leopard crawl?
A leopard crawl is very similar to a baby.
Baby crawl, right? Like you keep your body as close to the ground,
actually you learn how to leopard crawl as a kid, then you just realize it was dumb because you don't move very fast. So you just started walking.
And then but when you're 18 years old, go back to leopard crawling. To go under the barbed wire thing, right? You're trained to like go under
the smartest way to cross a barbed wire is to cut it. Literally to cut it. And unless you're fighting Vietnamese people who are very good at doing barbed wires, because what they do is they attach a barbed wire alarm system, which is essentially a string on a bell. Then when you cut it, the tension, and then it rings the bell. Nobody else does it because now we don't do open warfare. But the correct way is just to cut it. There's no point crawling under. Because the funniest thing to do that is if you crawl under, And then I just put mines there lah.
Oh
You
yeah.
have to climb over the mines what. Then you just
Yeah.
死了 what.
Yes, yeah. Okay, interesting question.
Mm.
What do you think will be the touch wood, I don't know.
World War
What kind of war will it be?
Biological and digital. Because all I need to do is just shut down a hospital,
Yeah.
which has been done by an 18-year-old, by the way. NHS had gone down for 2 days, unable to intake new people because one guy decided to hack in and try and find out what the actual cause for his grandma's surgery was.
Oh no.
So he got jailed
But what the hell?
Yep.
Oh man.
because he thinks that there was too much inflation.
Okay.
But NHS went down for 2 days. So he's now basically considered a terrorist.
And did he ever manage to find out?
No.
Yeah.
Like, he found out what can he do? He cannot pay for it
Yeah.
anyway, so now he's jailed.
And you find out like you can't say like you can't take it to law. Like I don't want to raise a court case like bro you broke into their system.
Yeah.
If anyone's getting caught it's you.
But he has a job after he finished his jail sentence.
yeah, true.
Also, the
Or like the
funniest...
kopitiam one, you know. The you know in NTU last time there are
Oh, the
people-
hand kopitiam card, the airport card.
yeah.
That's not hard.
Yeah, but the person got jailed.
Yeah, I mean, technically, because you con people more money,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. The easiest way to operate this is if there was no cost and you get more,
Mhm.
and then that's fine.
Yeah.
So, the problem with his system was that people are spending the money. You get what I'm trying to say?
Really? Sorry.
So, if he managed to hack the card, right,
Mm.
but he tell people that you cannot spend, that's fine. That's absolutely fine.
Mm.
Then he goes to Kopitiam, tell them that the thing is shit, claim a bounty.
Yeah.
By the way, bounties exist, and I love bounties. It's the fact of you just break a game, and instead of like doing something about it, you tell the company and they pay. Because you're considered a contractor white hat hacker. Your objective is
that's
just
very cool.
exploit their security.
Oh. Yeah, but like the kopitiam one is like prevalent, especially they like use at Lau Pa Sat.
The worst thing about the Kopitiam thing, right, is not isolated to NT.
Yeah.
Because you hack the card, then it goes up.
Yeah.
Yeah. The aircon card one is damn fun. Because there are people, right, who just disconnects the charging system
Yeah.
from the aircon. So you don't pay them, you just use the aircon. And they're
Yeah.
like, oh, I never cheat the money system, bro. They are paying so that the
Yeah.
aircon turns on, you are using the aircon for free.
Correct. Yeah, exactly. But yeah.
That's why I don't like stay aircon halls.
Oh why?
Because you pay to survive.
Yeah,
Which is
exactly. Yeah.
dumb.
We have to pay for aircon.
Yeah, and the best part is you pay for the hall, the aircon doesn't come with it. It's installed in your room, by the way.
Yeah, and you have to pay for the services.
Yeah,
It's
you have to
not
pay
included
extra
in the
to get-
hall fees.
Yeah. And then
It's not a
the
scam.
the base hall cost already costs more.
Yeah.
So basically they're charging you so that they can charge you. Which is like, and some of them don't get ensuite toilets.
Yeah.
Okay lah, if you don't like wash toilets, then go ahead, man. Have maids lah, have cleaners do it for you.
I like the single room one with no toilets.
It looks like a jail.
It's so small. It's like smaller than this room.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, what the hell?
That's why I like the kampong kind. Cause it people always complain like no aircon, but bro, NTU is like it's some pulau, bro. It's damn cold when it rains.
Yeah.
When it doesn't rain, it's also cold. Yeah, there's nothing much to complain about. And the funny thing is always that they make the pulau halls very close to food.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, then they make the atas halls all the way further out.
Yeah.
So I always believe in the dorm system because it's a straight up tax the rich kind of situation.
Oh, that's
You want to live atasly? Pay us to pay us more so you can
Yeah.
pay to travel to eat.
And you only have one canteen that you have to walk for like 5 to 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very funny and I love it. Because those people who like live there just like, I know you're rich. Because you want to pay money to pay money. Nice.
Oh my.
Then I have a friend who went there because he got discretionally admitted. Just never used the aircon. And I think it's the funniest thing ever. So why am I? He's like, why are you here? Oh, of course, scholarship you need the discretionary. So stay here.
Oh.
So, then after I asked him, bro, you want to come with my house? Yeah, why? My room is jail. Because the best part is that, right, his window faces the forest.
Yeah.
So it really like a mental asylum. And the room is like white one eh.
Yeah. He's like white. Huh? Your room is not white.
Our room is, bottom is linoleum, the wall is yellow. Then the ceiling is cream.
Oh.
And based on which block you live, the room color is slightly different. Sometimes it's like green.
The room, my one is like some wooden floor thing. Oh really? I love wooden. Why?
Because that shit gets stuck in between even though
Oh,
it's
yeah,
wet safe.
yeah.
Then sometimes you step on your own like biscuit cracker. Because sometimes people don't vacuum.
Oh,
Ours
true,
is
true,
linoleum,
true,
is like the
true,
hospital kind.
Oh.
You vacuum is clean. And then they don't have corners.
Yeah.
It's the curved edge up.
Oh yeah.
So if you vacuum, even if you clean or mop or even use that Dyson.
Oh, I know which wooden floor you're talking already. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
Unless you do like, you know, my one at home, not like I think the hole is quite small. Like it's like
yeah, but there's still things stuck.
yeah,
That's the
it will.
worst.
Because you do the what's that called? Shit, there's a word for it. Like you put a towel. It's not a towel, but vinyl. Yeah. What
You
is
put a towel on the towel. That's called Tetris.
Oh my gosh. Interesting.
Nice.
Nice. You know you had a good meal when you're sleepy. When you start getting
I think all the energy was wasted on that crisis there.
yeah.
It's like
Yeah, I freaked out. I'm gonna cringe later when I rewatch.
What other things have y'all been doing? Personally, I've been learning to code a game. That's all I've been
It's
doing.
fun.
Yeah, I'm just trying to like write stories and code them into a playable experience. It's not a visual novel.
Oh, would you
That's
ever
what-
write a novel?
I've written 3 plays, and I realized that writing a novel, one, the creative part of it is like 20%.
Okay.
Everything else is just capitalism and publishing.
Oh.
So learning to monetize the content, knowing how much pages to write, making sure that your font size is readable, but your word count is low enough so that the production cost is more is cheaper than the publication cost and the agent's cut and the publisher's cut, and then your price markup, and then after that also the marketing cost, so that profit that you get is about 3 to 5%, and you must be okay with the 3 to 5% for the amount of work you've done. And usually novels don't come out in like 3 months, it takes about a year or two.
Yeah.
So we're talking about, let's say, a normal, I would say, like my age kind of people, like 3 to 5,000.
Yeah.
4. Okay, you take 4K. 4K for 2 years is what? 48.
Yeah.
48,
48, then 96.
96. So it's under 100K. Under 100K, let's say you sell a book at $20. So you earn about $6 a book. That's how much books you have to sell to make it worth your time.
Yeah.
And along the way, once you finish writing the book, after that you still have your marketing schedule, which is another year.
16,000 books.
Yes. And local authors usually don't sell it much.
Yeah.
Unless it's a bestseller.
So this is really just like your passion project kind of thing.
Yeah, you're
More
writing it for people to read and not really for a thing. Then at that point of time, you shouldn't publish it. Just write an ebook, put it on Amazon, sell it on.
Right, don't need to publish a print
Yes.
because that's expensive.
But the problem with that is that that market is really competitive. They don't have a weekly or monthly top seller. They have a daily top seller.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah. So if somebody else comes out with a slightly better thing,
Wattpad.
then it's just that.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah, but I think novels are a bit it's getting diluted to the point that if you're not an established user, it's better for you to just write fanfics than for you to be a novelist.
And leverage on the already got a reputation for
Then
the
you
original one. Then you just like whoop.
Then you just do Patreon $1.
Yeah.
Patreon $1 is the easiest way to like earn a living doing a passion thing, because there is no like $50 tier, everything. It's just here, buy me a cup of coffee.
Yeah. What do you think of anime?
Great. Tax the rich. Do you have an NFT?
I don't know. I don't have it.
You want to get an NFT?
Yeah. As in I want to like try. I just want to dabble with the. You know, every time you tell me a new thing, I'm just like, ooh, let's go like see how it's like.
Like, do you want to research about it, or do you want to actually own one?
No, I want to produce.
You want to produce an NFT. Your NFT is only as valuable as your track record.
Oh.
Yeah. So if you're not consistent, so for example, everybody knows the guy who earned $65 million from doing 3D art, but he's been doing 3D art 18 years every single day without fail on his Instagram at the same. That's why it's worth so much. The meme Nyan Cat is also worth, I think, $7 million. That's a non-fungible token for NFTs, for those of you who know. That means that you own the intellectual property right of ownership. That means you own the thing. You did not make it.
Yeah.
You cannot edit it. You now have it.
Yeah.
But you don't.
For the longest time, I was so confused with this concept.
NFTs?
Yeah.
It's like businesses.
Yeah, my brain like a bit like. So do I own it like the item itself or not? Or like.
I mean, the easiest way I have to explain this is who is the founder of Apple? Steve Jobs.
Yeah.
Who owns the company? Right, so the board of directors and the CEO own the company. But
okay.
the creator will always be Steve Jobs.
I see.
Yeah, and it's the simplest way to explain. So do you actually get anything out of it? Not really. Like maybe if you sell the company, you get money. Yeah, but it will never be, Tim Cook's Apple. It will always be Steve Jobs' Apple run by Tim Cook.
I see.
Yeah. But the funny thing is like NFTs, right, are only valuable for limited run, one of one, or 5 of 5 if they're worth anything. So limited run means that they will never sell parts of the NFT ownership to anybody again.
Okay.
And one of one means there is only one piece.
Oh.
Right, and then there's a company that produces physical NFT representations. So that means that it's an LED screen powered by battery, and then there's a QR code, and then it tells you who owns the NFT, bought when, at what price, and you own this thing. This thing shows to other people physically that you own this NFT, and you always print one of one. So that means you own the art, you are the patron of the creator. There are people who are locally trying to push out their things, but it's worth about 0.4 cents.
Right.
I mean, if you have to be useful or valuable to sell NFT. Yeah. If not, the other thing is you can do cats. Cats was
like cat drawing cat.
It's a collectible series of cats that they constantly release. So instead of the bear things or like Funko Pops, it's just one artist drawing collectible cats. And then it's limited time drops. The cat is like, I would say, the common drawing ability of any GD, but because of the fact it's collectible, and if you collect a full type, you get a spare cat that is a one of one. So the first person to collect a full set, which means that you don't have to be the first. Let's say the set is 7, you buy 6, right? As like the 10 of like 50, but you are the 1 of 15 for the 7th cat. You get a one of one cat of it, and only you will own the one of one cat. And people will buy the one of one cat because it's basically nowhere else you can get. There's only one of one.
Just cause it's
yeah, just cause it's one of one. Because rich people have nothing to do, man. What you gonna do? Sit at home, zoom your own money, man. No, spend it lah. Then you get a cat little token, also show.
Interesting.
Yeah. The newest thing that we've seen is concept art NFTs.
Okay.
Means that
you sell idea.
Yes.
Okay.
So that means that first you get the idea.
Yeah.
You draft the IP for it. You get the IP. You own it. In the NFT transfer, you get ownership of that together with the IP contract. So that is a brilliant way of selling ideas, because that used to be a very iffy thing. Because I came up with an idea, but you have a half-baked idea that I base your idea on.
Who is the true owner?
I file it, I sell it, and the new owner is it. On the law, these are the names that are put in. So you can technically attribute it that, okay, originally inspired by A, copyrighted by B, sold to C. C now owns the thing. A and B cannot do jack shit about it. But when you want to claim from other people, we claim, and most of it will go to the owner, and partially will come to us. But then again, NFT, the fun thing is that every sale made will always go, a little bit of cashback will go back to the original creator. Yeah.
Holy shit.
NFT is fun. It's fun. It's the same thing as Bitcoin. Because at one point of time, it was really, really important. I think Elon Musk decided to come out with Dogecoin, and he just tanked the market for fun. And it was great because at one point of time, all of us gamers trying to get our graphic card couldn't get any because it's really good for mining. Then you crash the market, now everybody has their cards there. It's the same logic. Then now people are onto Pokemon cards. Because that market is incredible. Yeah, one card is $50,000. That's 1 year worth of salary for some people.
Shit.
First edition Charizard.
Holy shit. Oh my god. Like really like the Pokemon card?
Yeah, Pokemon card. The first edition print.
Oh no. Oh my gosh, you know when we were younger, when I think of Pokemon cards, right, I thought about like my experience when I was younger. So like I come from a Buddhist family, and then I think halfway I converted. Then like I remember I was like 8 years old. So like the people from the church came to our house and like demanded, like asked like, oh, where are your Pokemon cards? Okay, because these are like Japanese monsters, so you need to burn them.
Yeah.
So they went down. I don't know where they go. I didn't follow my dad and the guys. So like they just like went down and burned the Pokemon. My brother was so sad. All the 20 cents every single time. My mom said, okay, go to the thing, and then like I'll give you 20 cents now, and then you know like.
Well, those are the best, by the way. The scams are the greatest. Because the machines actually bought them from reprinters in China, and each card is, or rather a stack of about 50 cards, about worth 1 cent. And they charge 20 cents.
Yeah.
It's a great business deal. I swear. And like kids, we're dumb, right? We don't know the difference, right?
We
Just
don't
like,
know, we just like, oh, we love the feeling of gacha.
yeah,
kind of thing.
yeah.
We are hooked to the idea of the feeling of gacha and how much happiness it brings us.
Then it was really, really cute because I used to have a card shop directly beneath my house. Like it was like a 3-minute walk. I went down there and I started playing proper cards. And you would see primary that was like in the secondary school, I think. Primary school, the kids come with their fake Pokemon cards. And then like a lot of the other like atas boys, right, who are richer, they'll be like, oh, I don't want to play with you because you're fake cards. I'm like, go ahead. As long as your card looks like my card, i.e. the card text is the same, I don't care where you get it from. And then I always play with them. To the point that the uncle was like, hey, you want to convince them to buy like proper cards because they look better print. I'm like, okay lah, can I get like a free snack for every sale I make?
Oh!
So I got like a weird part-time job, right, where I'll just visit him and then I'll be like, oh, there are kids coming. He said, no. Then I explain to them, oh, you want to buy something? You get this, eh? Then it's like, oh yeah, my machine don't have the thing.
Oh my god.
Then they go and buy, then they very shook and play. Then I get a free snack.
It's
and
nice.
I was fat.
That's nice.
It is.
Oh my
He's smart
god.
because, I mean, if he makes a sale, that's $10. He earns 6 out of it.
Yes.
What does he pay his salesperson? 50-cent pack of potato chips.
Yeah, man.
That's like a good deal, bro.
Yeah. He still make profit.
Yeah. Then after a while, people just stop playing physical cards, which is kind of sad. Yeah.
Oh. I feel like we digress a lot.
That's literally what we're talking
Yeah.
about. We're just here to talk, but instead of talking food, we have food.
Yes, yeah. I don't even know what we started from. Who we started from? Fruit punch. Why is fruit punch called fruit punch? And now I remember it
Yes.
forever.
Alright, so with that, let's just go through oh no, we got one thing.
Pudding!
Yeah,
Sorry, I was really loud.
I cannot forget.
Pudding! Oh my gosh, later the table is going to be so oily. Let me see.
Which one do you like? Custard
Oh,
or white?
anything.
Huh?
Anything.
Also anything.
Huh, serious papers?
No need, I just pick one.
I think this because it's nearer to me.
Okay, nice.
Custard pudding. Oh, look at this. Pudding. Oh, DJ Fish. Yeah, look at this. I got the custard pudding.
Pudding. Now every time I hear the word pudding, it's just Harley Quinn. Oh, spoon!
Spong!
Spong! Oh, come on, this is like dumb, this small.
This is so small, right? I might as well use the one.
Nice tearaway. Well done. Well done, Hokkaido pudding makers. Also, this reminds me of Airplane 3.
Oh yeah, it does.
Right.
Yeah. With the jam and the buns.
With the jam and the... Oh, you remember last time Pepsi had the lime and the coconut?
Oh, I loved
And
it
you
though!
put the lime and the coconut and shake it up together.
I love
lime and the coconut.
I loved it though! Yeah.
I miss those kind of jingles.
Yeah,
for
where did all the
advertisements.
jingles go? A jingle is always good. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't want to name anyone, but it's not like the unoriginal jingles that like it gets reused and revamped.
Oh.
Like get on a new jingle. You
Oh,
know?
this is really, really creamy for what I think it is. The white pudding's really nice. I like how, right, they put like a city of like a metropolis at night. What I assume to be the Tokyo cell tower. Probably like a Venice-looking part thing or like a river.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
cows. And that's just like
The
Hokkaido.
cows are important. Oh, what's mine? I think mine's the same.
Custard.
Custard is in, I mean the picture.
Oh,
yeah.
different. My
Looks
one,
like a flower garden, like
yours
those-
is flower garden, mine is the Arctic
Ooh.
forest.
Mine looks like the flower fields that you know when you go
But do you have
Hokkaido.
the 4 pictures on the top? Okay, never mind, you ripped it.
Yeah, I
As
ripped
usual.
it.
The
Wait,
part where we
wait.
need to show things.
Oh, there's a statue like like
Hey,
that.
different eh.
Yeah, and mine got some clock tower, like some town
Yeah,
council
see, I only
space.
got the
And some mumu. Oh, the
the
mumu
movement
is
the
the
same.
Yeah. The
It-
mumu is the constant.
No matter where you are, the thing always comes from
There's
it.
always
Nice.
mumus. Mumus are constant. Okay, nice. Let's.
Do you like to eat it with spunk?
Spunk. Oh, I must see which side. I'm like, okay, this is the
I
side.
normally don't. I do the thing where I just
You like-
assimilate it into my
Oh,
body.
I like spunks. Because sometimes it's very cold and it's not good for my sensitive.
Okay.
It tastes a bit like gelato. I have no idea why.
Yes.
It's like so soft.
Yeah.
You see, it's like custard cream. It's more like cream and
Yeah.
like not
Yeah.
jelly.
It just happens to be like, you know, you forgot that you were making
Pudding.
gelato, then you just kind of add a little bit of pudding.
Yeah.
the pudding base.
It's not the wibble wobble wibble. It's really like mousse.
Hers is mousse. Mine is the wibbly wobbly one.
Oh, mine is the mousse eh. Oh, yeah.
But I think it's custard.
Oh.
This is like a small little shower.
Yeah. The shower that we play in human fall flat.
I think it's so.
Like, not funny.
It's like bean curd.
Mmm.
That's what it is.
Wow. You can make some art sculpture in the inside. Of course, you can like.
I want to ask you,
Yeah.
if given the chance to switch profession right now
Ooh.
to be a successful barista artist,
barista artist.
successful means you make it and you can retain your current like lifestyle and your
Oh,
and everything.
but barista means that I like must make art everything. It looks so thick and creamy.
It is. It is. It's very rich.
It's very nice. Showing what barista artist?
Means you draw stuff.
Oh, on the cups, right?
Mm.
I wouldn't know.
Why?
I don't have passion for coffee.
Ah.
Yeah, simply
Okay.
because of that. But if I do have a passion for coffee, I'll totally do it. I'm
I
like
think it's
enjoying
really
it.
cool.
Yeah, I'm totally enjoying my job. And then I can like take all those cute pictures and then create an online profile and like look at my cool barista art.
I like how her end goal is always online profile.
Yeah,
I think that's a very artist kind of thing.
I guess so. Like create a gallery of people who like my work and can access and like
Yeah, like gallerying their passion.
Yeah, I don't need to earn money from it, although it would be nice. But I just want to show you what I make, you know, like give you, let you see.
So if you don't know whether or not you're meant to be an artist, like life without sound beyond art.
Oh no, is it
Facebook?
still?
Is Facebook
I think
saying?
Facebook is down there. Is it down? Damn, we thought we had sound all the way. No sound.
Thanks Dion.
Let me show you this. No sound, you get sights.
Cause on our end, our mons are running fine.
Yeah.
So it could be just the settings on Facebook side.
Yeah, we have heard feedback.
Little bit drink. Won't the coffee become cold when the latte art finish? No eh. So what happens is that your coffee is overboiled.
Oh.
So it goes to like 150 and your milk jet is extremely hot. But you are only given about 3 minutes of
wow, shit,
because
so
that's
scary.
when they cool down to room temperature.
That's so stressful.
Yeah. Then once you're done, it will be served as a warm coffee. Yeah.
I suddenly imagine like Attack on Titan's art on the coffee.
How that work?
Like just the Titan like
I think it can be done, but I don't know how you're gonna like. Cause I've seen people stack like a 3D thing.
Yeah, I saw.
But the arm cannot.
Yeah,
it doesn't look
I
structurally.
saw it the cute ones, like they make like a cute little buttock kind
Yeah,
of
it's always
coffee.
buttock.
Yeah, they make like floating butts on the coffee, which is very cute.
Yeah.
They make like a corgi butt and
Then you
then
wiggle thing around.
yeah, or they'll make the things that you can put on top of a coffee and it floats. But after a while, you'll just dissolve. Like I know that one you have to bake it. Like you'll make the thingy and then you'll toast it, or they will bake it and then it hardens and you can like floop, and then like you just put those shit right? I think that is cute too.
But I think that like I have a thing against eating and like consuming art. Yeah, so I'm never a big fan of like going to a thing, paying extra to see the thing, then immediately eating it.
Oh, but very wasted.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of going to museums and watching people paint.
Oh.
Because sometimes, right, you can see their face, forget that they need to keep an appearance because it's public, and they process their mental emotion into the picture.
Oh.
And it's a very interesting thing to people watch. And I'm not going like, hey, I want binoculars. No, you just sometimes you just sit there and you just watch the way a person walks. And my favorite thing to always witness is he walks, the phone rings,
oh yeah,
you watch the phone, and the walk change.
Oh, that's cool.
It's really cool.
That's so cool.
So you know whether or not that person got a positive message or negative message, or maybe the message is an evil email
or like,
coming from the boss.
Yeah, or like when you
Hashtag
walk,
will
right, and then like he walk normally and suddenly when the call comes, you're like, oh, like suddenly then you know, oh, business call. Or suddenly like the girl like, oh, hi, then you know it's like maybe her boyfriend or her lover is calling her.
That kind of call, the best part is the after call.
Whether it's good or bad.
No, then she just reverts into like a normal human.
Yeah,
soul.
it's so funny.
They get all cutesy and shit for the call. Then like,
then after cut the 电话, then I just like, okay, back to normal.
Yeah.
Then it's so fun to watch. Yeah, I like it on MRT train also. Especially when they're playing game, you're like, then after suddenly when you can tell when they minimize the game, you're like, go back to they minimize the C chat group, and then when they go back to their game, then they very tense again.
It's very strange lah. Like it last time when you're in a like a I would say like primary or secondary school kind of situation, they always tell you like girls are like idols. They don't poop, they don't fart, they don't do anything gross. No, there wasn't. Like the illusion ultimately shattered when in uni. You visit one of the female toilets, it's just hair everywhere.
Yeah,
and just don't clean.
They always say a female toilet is one of the dirtiest.
It's the grossest. But it's not because they are dirty people.
It's just that we shed a lot of hair.
Yeah, their bodily function is just unfair to their cleanliness. Full stop. All they do is just release bits of themselves into the wild. They cannot stop it.
Sounds weird.
Is it not?
Release.
Is it not? Hair
Release.
drop.
Yeah, the hair always drop.
Periods.
Yeah.
There's not. You cannot do anything about it. You cannot
Yeah.
blame them, guys. We don't drop hair because all the time we go and cut our hair. What?
Yeah. And like,
Don't-
okay, the really funny is like, my boyfriend is complaining, like the house will be spick and span, right? And then I'm just there, I just open the door, like, and within like 5 minutes, there's like hair here and then hair here. It's like, where? Oh my gosh, why so fast? Yeah.
Same. The funniest thing was there was once I came and I told my girlfriend like, or she came to my place and I told my girlfriend that it got her hair. So she said she don't like ruffle through her hair once.
Yeah.
Right. Then should be no hair. I'm like,
It's not how hair works.
Yeah. As long as you exist, hair drops around.
Yeah.
You know, like every time they go and tell me femme fatale tales, right?
Oh.
I don't believe it.
What's femme
Bro,
fatale? Like,
You know,
what
like
kind?
women who like kill and then leave and then like
Oh.
they're just rubbish.
Huh?
Unless you shave your head bald,
Yeah.
I won't believe you.
Unless you wear those swimming, like the full spandex.
Yeah, unless you look like some
Yeah.
weird artist, right?
Are you like some turd?
Yeah.
Or like those kind of backstage people where you hold a props and then you need to wear the full body suit.
Yeah. So I mean, like, the femme fatale, like, Black Widow, the hair,
No
bro.
colour.
Everywhere also got hair, bro.
Must want to have those curls. No.
Yeah, lor. Yeah, the tight swimming cap.
It'd be quite funny. You look like some cop.
Yeah. Which is why the SEAL divers actually wear full body suits to operate.
Yeah.
So because they don't want to leave anything.
Yeah.
The thing is like, like when movies are movies for
Yeah.
movie reasons, but like it would never operate in the and we're not trying to be unfair to
Yeah.
you. Life was unfair to you. We're trying to not highlight the unfairness.
Yeah, just make like be lighthearted about everything. Then finally, femme fatale, full head of hair, but no hair drop. Then this person in another world, like full gear. Then suddenly a detective. Then can find the hair. Plot armor, guys.
Yeah, then I'm like, they're like,
You like scrambled egg. Right.
like McDonald's scrambled egg.
Yeah. I love both. Either way, it's the same.
Interesting.
Yes, yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Primary school shit.
I'm still waiting for the mommy Q. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Okay, I legit will make the barbecue, but I need to go get the materials because I need to sew it. You know what I want to do? I want to go buy the felt, green color felt claw from Daiso, and then I'm really gonna freaking make like a cute mommy cute Diaohua necklace with like stuffings inside.
Oh, that was not what I was expecting.
Oh, what were you expecting?
It was like probably like some acrylic like proper like necklace pendant thing like like
No,
rapper flex
mine's
instead
like,
of like Dora the Explorer where I am.
no, it's gonna be a joke, like a stupid felt material barbecue face.
I see.
And then I'm gonna add like the Hawaiian flower. And
Oh
it's gonna
my
be like,
god!
and it's gonna be like tree.
Oh my god!
Quite cute. Oh my god. Yeah, let's make a barbecue badge of honor. Those iron patches and like.
I my brain still cannot get over the fact that it's gonna be like a Hawaiian like
It's the
welcome thing.
You say 吊花 so 吊花 must have the 花
People tell the freaking you tell some clown thing.
We take 吊花 literally.
Yes.
The Hawaiian
flower drop.
Yeah. Like, kan.
Oh, have you ever gotten like that flower thing before?
No.
I hate it.
Oh, I haven't man.
It's the worst.
Why?
Bugs.
Eee!
Because the flower's not fake, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, where do you get it from?
There one point of time I think I went to Indonesia or something.
Oh, yeah, Indonesia always have.
Then it just and then after you're like, oh, I feel so great, everything smells so great. Oh, it's always in your ear. Because they're like, oh, this flower's great. It's just all because flowers don't exist in budget. They always exist far away.
Yeah.
So if you're a bug that needs that flower, you're just like, dude, this guy buffet, bro. You see one circle, bro. Let's go.
Hey, then he called the whole kampong.
Yeah, then he just.
I don't like. I hate the sound of bugs like flying in my ear. Like,
yeah.
That kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's
So,
just,
then every time we make fun that the Hawaiian dancers were actually not dancing, just trying to shoo away flies.
that makes sense. That makes sense. Oh no! And then they like turn because please,
Like, please
everyone.
me out! Please me out! Please go
Oh
change.
my
Please go change.
god! Okay, that makes sense. That's a good idea. That's a good one.
And I'm just like, oh gosh, this is just horrible. Okay, I think this is it. We are good. We have done everything. So let's just talk about once again what everything we have eaten today.
Okay.
Don't make because you're gonna make a lot of we give a lot of money. So just print sticker, imagine your comments.
Aww.
Every time you donate 1 money to a pork. I cannot paste my face.
Oh yeah, I can. I'll get pimple. Please don't. I think I paste here. Okay, I paste on my shoulder, my chest.
Just
Yeah,
like
here.
Then you must paste like 正.
Yeah.
Count. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So today we have eaten ramen.
Okay.
That is, I would say, a good starter for a good meal, but you probably need some more ingredients.
Yep.
We also have the Jagabee from Potato Farm. We have Blendy's instant coffee mixable with cold water and milk. And last but not least, we have the Hokaido pudding, which are really, really good. Everything that we talk about today, you can find in the links down below in the shopping bag as well. So do give them a check out. If you're interested in more Japanese products, do let us know. You can reach us at live10_on-air at q10.com. Coming up tomorrow, it is a GGWP with me and Crystal. We'll be playing some Human Fall Flat. And on Friday, we are going to have our 10/10 Super Sale. That then will eventually kick us off for our Korean festival.
Yes, next week, guys. Next week.
And the products are here, so we don't need to do it. It's gonna happen. It's great.
Yep.
If not, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have a good Wednesday. For the rest of the day, I hope that you enjoy and no evil emails come to you from your bosses. And of course, my name is Ian.
My name is Crystal.
And you have been a wonderful audience. Thank you so much for joining us on Lunch Watching.
Bye
Bye-bye.
bye.